Hi everybody, welcome back to the Thursday Sports Page. We get started with baseball. Did you know that 27% of Major League Baseball rosters on opening day were made up of players from Spanish-speaking countries? Most of them came through the minor leagues to get to the majors. So what's it like for these players when they get here? First, we hear from Baysox pitcher Luis Gonzalez, who talks about what it's like to come to the U.S. and play baseball from a foreign country while speaking little to no English. Then we hear about what minor league baseball is doing to bring the Latino community closer to minor league baseball. Take a look and listen.
It is very hard to adapt. It's the language, adapting to a new culture. You have to work very hard to make it here and to reach our goals.
100% para alcanzar nuestra meta.
The Bowie Baysox, in conjunction with minor league baseball, now take part in Copa de la Diversión, an initiative that seeks to connect Latino communities to minor league baseball.
Minor League Baseball decided to do this initiative, to start it in 2017, and it was very successful. It's all with four teams, and obviously these four teams were in areas where they are very, very populated with Hispanic communities, and now they moved into 30 teams and it's going into 70 something next year. So I mean, it seems like it's going pretty well.
This is an initiative by the Minor League Baseball office, and it really makes sense with the composition of our players and the composition of our community to make this reach out to the Latin American community.
Obviously, there's a large, fan base out there in all of our communities. Think about minor league baseball. There's 160 affiliated teams around the country in a lot of great communities that have Latin fans, Hispanic fans that want to be invited out to the ballpark and want to feel comfortable at the ballpark.
The Baysox have already had a few events featuring the new initiative, and it seems to be a hit with both the fans and the players.
The Latin players are really enjoying it. I've built a very good relationship with most of them. I think it's nice it's the first time they have someone that speaks fluently or Spanish and it's their first language. So even though we speak a little different because I'm from Spain, I think it's very good for them.
The feedback's been good about the games and utilizing Spanish language and having some different foods available that match with the Latin community.
So what about that new logo, new uniform, new hat, and new name? And how is it being received?
For these games were the Cangrejos Fantasmas, which translates into ghost crabs. We wanted something that was native to the Chesapeake Bay area, and so it's really been well received. The logo, we spent a lot of time with the logo and making tweaks, and we really think it's a really a good logo for us.
We've really had the the black and the orange and the white from the Baltimore Orioles, but we've always had this little bit of teal in our identity, and that's been kind of indicative of the Chesapeake Bay, representing the water. In thinking about what was indigenous to the Chesapeake Bay and our region, and looking at what everybody loves in terms of the crabs and stuff, we wanted to find something that had our own unique identity, but also would be something brand new for people to get excited about. And so we ended up on the Cangrejos Fantasmas de Chesapeake, or the Chesapeake Ghost Crabs.
You come to the stadium on a Saturday night where it's like a Star Wars night. It has nothing to do with the initiative, and a lot of people get to buy the Cangrejos hat. And the Cangrejos hat, the logo is pretty cool. We're already working on some for next season, and they look amazing, I think. It's a hat that even if you don't know what it means, you want to get it, which is great because at the same time it gets people to talk about what this is all about.
Now, 60% of U.S. Hispanics consider themselves baseball fans. This is a fabulous initiative to bring fans out to the games and at the minor league level. And just to be clear, they changed the name to Ghost Crabs only on nights when they incorporate the initiative, and that is going to be 4 nights this year. They've already had a couple events. They're going to have a couple more. And it seems to be a very big hit out of Prince George's Stadium.